Another day in paradise, and here we are at Heraklion. You can say Heraklion, but this is what they say, and the port has free Wi-Fi. If you look for the statue of Aetherios Venizelos, it's right beside the shuttle bus, and the ship is just behind you. And the shuttle bus dropped us off at Eleftherios Square, and the shuttle bus is just over there. When you're dropped off in this cosmopolitan city, don't panic, because over there is the city bus tours, and you can hop on, hop off and go where you want to. And also, if you go to my right, facing the sea, the left, you can get a bus to Knossos for €2.50. Knossos is the largest palace in Crete. It was built about 1900 BC, but destroyed by 1700 BC, and then began a long period of restoration called the Second Palace period. By 1380 BC, it had lost most of its glory. This is where the long corridor of procession started through a double door and is known as the West Porch. This is the South Propylaeum, and it's due to the restoration of Arthur Evans, who put the frescoes up on the wall there. You are going to have to negotiate some steps, even though it's boarded and there are walkways. Sometimes there's no choice. The central court, common to all Minoan palaces, has all the wings situated around it. When you walk around and read the explanations and listen to the guide, they're very careful to say that Arthur Evans placed this here rather than it was originally here. He called this the theatre area because it reminded him of a theatre, not because it actually was a theatre. You can see why he thought it looked like an amphitheatre. Well, the Palace of Knossos might be the biggest palace in Crete, but it's not exactly Jerash. It'll cost you €15 to get in. 25 minutes in the bus to Knossos, an hour to walk around. Don't ignore the cafe on the way out, it really is a treat. 25 minutes back gives us plenty of time to have a wander around the town. Let's go and have a look. The problem with the hop-on, hop-off bus is they're not very frequent. It's every 40 minutes. The actual whole tour is only an hour, but if you get off, you've got to wait another 40 minutes for the bus. So you might want to walk to the Morosini fountain, which is, if you come up to the avenue, you will see an alleyway which isn't visible from by the sea, but is quite clear when you get here. A great place to sit and drink coffee is by the Morosini fountain. It was founded in 1629 in the Venetian period, and this little square is full of cafes. Right opposite the fountain is the municipal gallery. The city is full of cafes, alfresco dining, parks and shaded places to people watch, or if you love shopping, there are plenty of shops. City Hall sits in the middle of the shops. We asked an employee here how old it was. She said, no idea, but it is very old, and we could Google it. I think this is a party town. The Church of Ios Titus is another feature on the hop-on, hop-off bus tour, but it's easily walkable from the fountain. So we arrived at the tourist office, but on the door it very clearly says on the Ministry of Tourism that there is no tourist information here. You will find many other port guides on our Doris Visits YouTube channel. Come and subscribe and tell your friends. And let's chat. Find your Doris Visits cruise ship group on Facebook.